Hey everybody, and welcome back to Jesse's Junk Mail. I'm going to need those glasses in a minute, but not for right now. So, getting back into the swing of things, I just wanted to do just a quick update. I wrote a little something today, and but Pastor Zach Long, a friend of mine, he actually posted something on Facebook today, and I shared it, but I wanted to share it with you guys too. Along with my previous video talking about character, you once good character is identified or bad character is identified, people do one or two things. They accept the good character, or they immediately begin to battle the bad character. And I'm not necessarily sure I'm not necessarily sure how I feel about battling the bad character. I think if you have bad character, I think you know what a little cretin you are, and and you're probably well aware of how miserable you are. So combating it, I'm not quite for sure that helps. But anyway, but I just wanted to share. Pastor Zach's a friend of mine. I've known him for a couple of years now, and I just wanted to share it. I'm just going to share it with you, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. It says, Jesus was betrayed, and he knew it. And he knew it came to air, but yet he still loved and accepted Judas with his sinful nature, knowing that he knew better. His grace was larger than his anger. Doing what is right isn't always easy, but it's what's best. We are in control of our emotions and whether we allow them to control us or not. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Better character is greater than conflict. I really enjoyed that. The part that I thought was great was when he said God's grace was larger than his anger. Jesus knew. He knew people were going to walk all over him. He knew they were going to test him. He knew they were just going to be just the cesspool that people often can be sometimes. But his grace was larger than his anger. It's a process. It is a process. I will hopefully one day be able to say that the grace inside of me is larger than my anger. But for right now, I cannot say that. My anger is pretty large. But and then I wrote something. Today was an off day. Everything was out of place. Nothing went the way it normally does. And for those of you that know me, I like things to stay the same. I like things to be the same. And when they don't, it messes with my head. And so so the one thing when I was going through my little episode was my kid told me, one of my teenagers told me that God has a plan. And then, said another thing, but that word right there, God has a plan. And on today's like today, it's comforting to know that he has a plan. And so this is what I wrote. God has a plan. My plans outside of his never work. Today, some things changed, and I hated the plan. Not sure what it was, but I hated it anyway. But God has a plan. I'm reminded of Moses leading his people out of Egypt. Moses didn't have a clue as to what he was or would do. Neither do I, honestly. But he obeyed anyway. So what do? Do I stay or go? I don't really know. But I do know God has a plan. On those days when we don't have a clue what is going on, when our world is just a little off, maybe we're dealing with something and we're struggling with something that we just can't wrap our heads around. I was reminded by a 15-year-old kid that God has a plan. And it brings me hope. It brings me joy. And in the midst of a lot of chaos, it brings me peace. So I just wanted to share those things with you. It's been an off day, but it's been a better day. And so I am thankful and I'm grateful. I wrote a little. I felt good about it. Pastor Zach posted something and I read it and I was like, wait, my grace needs to be bigger than my anger. You know, I think one of the greatest things is when you can look at yourself and think, you know what, I have to work on that. I really have to work on that. You know, a lot of people just take something and they just keep, they don't necessarily do anything with it. They just get frustrated that they have this problem. I want to be better. I want to be better for you. I want to be better for myself. I want to be better for my kids. I want to be better for everybody. So I hope that brought you a little encouragement, a little joy. If not, it probably wasn't for you. I haven't been paying attention to the news lately, guys, just simply because of the current state of me. I don't really care. It doesn't make me a difference. So that's it. I just wanted to share it with you. If you've got anything for me, please let me know. If not, hopefully I will return tomorrow with something else. Have good character. Those of you that had bad character, you suck. Tighten up. But for those of you that have good character, keep on keeping on. I absolutely love it. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching Jesse's Junk Mail. I love you. God loves you best. Be blessed.